Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I don't think I've done one of these before, or I might have done one. They're an interesting piece. A little accessory for some babies. It's a baby's accessory. Looks a bit like it's something a baby may not enjoy wearing, but parents think it makes the baby look kind of cute. Sort of gives the baby a cuteness feel, more of a cuteness feel, even if the baby doesn't enjoy it. Maybe that's a bit too light. Okay, let's see what this baby accessory is. It is a headband. Little baby's headband with a cute little flower garland. This is just to make the baby look really cute. And I don't know if babies really like wearing these. Typically, I just got the feeling that babies probably think it's really uncomfortable. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, folks. I'm not an expert on children. I don't have my own kids. I'm not interested in having children. Even if I was still in the childbearing age, which I'm not, I do feel like I've gone past my prime in that respect. I don't feel like I'm in my prime. I'm 48, going on 49. So there you go. You can see that I'm not in my prime anymore. And I'm trying to get in touch with my partner because I'm not with my partner at the moment. And I really need to get in touch with him. His name is Luigi, and I really, really miss him to pieces. And I'm really trying to get in touch with him. And it's really hurting me that I can't find him. So I have to fucking deal with things that I created when I was young and really silly. Trying to think how we're going to make this work. So yeah, I really get lonely from my partner, and it really hurts to be away for so long that we don't want kids, folks. Luigi and I, we've got other agenda to have. We do plan if we can get together on redesigning the photocopier. Well, that's what he was interested in when we were young. And the photocopier industry has since moved on, and I wasn't there to help with the process of making change. So I'm trying my best now to get in touch, and I need the primetime news channels on the 6 o'clock news. The 6 o'clock news in order for me to get in touch with my partner Luigi, and it's really proven to be very difficult trying to put the past behind us and move on to a brighter and beautiful future. But it's just not as easy as it looks trying to do that when you can't get reunited. Like, I really wish I could spend Christmas with Luigi. Yeah, I really do, folks. I really wish this could be our last. This could not be our last Christmas alone, but I wish we could get together before Christmas and celebrate together. We're not interested in parties like the normal sort of party. Like, we're not interested in, I I don't know, folks, I really get lonely. It really hurts to be away from this person, and it really hurts that I can't celebrate Christmas because I'm not with him. I really miss him, and it really hurts, and I'm trying my best, folks, with these demos that I call them, to get in touch. And it really hurts to be away for as long as we have been. I'm trying to make my life happy, folks, and I can't make it happy on my own. I can't be alone anymore. Loneliness kills, folks, make no mistake. It's a deadly curse. It's like that. It's like a curse. It's deadly. It kills, and I can't live much of my life much longer on my own, dealing with the loneliness that I have been feeling for so long. And it really hurts to have to deal with that, to deal with that pain that you just can't get rid of. And it really hurts to be away from someone you love for that long. And it really does. It really hurts. It really does. Trying to get in touch with the one you love and finding that you can't do that. I'm going to stick it at that. It really gets lonely, folks. And loneliness kills. I've been lonely most of my life, folks. I've never had much in the way of friendship or companionship over time. I don't like this piece here. This looks a bit too out of place. I don't like it, folks. I don't like the way that it's there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong with this one, as I often am. But I really miss him. And it really hurts to be away the way that we have been, to be alone, and if you've ever known what it's like to deal with the spectre of chronic loneliness, folks, it's not something you'd wish on your worst enemy. And it's a chronic loneliness, folks, make no mistake. And it really hurts. It kills. As I said, it fucking kills. It does. It kills. It's not something you'd want, you know, and I've lost my fucking settings. But I really get lonely, and I really need to get in touch, and I just wish I had Luigi's company. I've had more enemies in my life, folks, than I've had friends. And I really hate that. I haven't had the opportunity. I had opportunities, but I actually believed those people who hated me. And I really took them to heart. And this is partly why I'm here, because of them. And they can go fuck themselves, the people at school, the people at youth group. You know, all those assholes and bitches and snobs and bullies and teasers and shit. And I now have to pay the price for their what's the word? Their influence. So I should not have let them have my life. I should have just trusted myself, believed in myself enough, so that all this shit didn't have to come and knock me around. Because people were more than willing to knock me as a person, to push me around. I don't like that, although it looks interesting. I do think it's too far up. I do think we could push it down a bit. But yeah, you got to believe in yourself, folks. You got to believe in yourself. Don't let the fucktards who hate you ruin your life. Believe in yourselves. Believe in what you can do and that you can make a difference. Prove them wrong. If they see that you're not listening to them and not believing in them, they're going to hate you even more, but that'll make it hard for them to deal with. And they'll have to deal with their own fucking insecurities and shit. And they won't have any say in it. And, you know, you can prove them wrong, folks. Prove the fucktards wrong. You got to prove them wrong. And prove that you're fucking right. That I was a person who loved photocopier art, and I underestimated the power of this creativity, and now I have to fucking believe in it now, because that's all what I've got to help get my life back on track, so I can get in touch with Luigi, so I can find him and get my life together, and to forget about the past, the dark and convoluted past that I unfortunately have to deal with now, because I believe those fucking idiots. I believe them, and this is what I get, and I have to now fight back. Let them choke on it. Let the fuckers at school and at youth group choke on it. I'm not going to let them have my life anymore. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight them. I'm going to show them that they're wrong and I'm right. And I really am. I'm going to. Now this seems to be, I don't know why it seems to be far away from the edge when I print it out. But basically we've got to prove our enemies wrong. We've got to prove ourselves that we're the ones that are right. We're the ones that have the power. I'm in a little bit of trouble with this one. Yeah, that looks better. I think that's the one we're going to run with. Yeah, that looks really quite nice. I've got that in the centre now, or close to the centre. But basically we have to somehow put the past behind us. I do need help though, folks, and I do hope that the TV channels, the free-to-air TV channels will put me up on the 6 o'clock news, because I'm trying to locate Luigi and I can't find him without some help. And I've tried looking for him in the past and I just ended up in tears trying to deal with the loss, and I need the help from the TV channels, so I do need some help. It's not just believing in myself alone. I have to have some assistance and believe, but I've got to believe that it can happen, folks, that it will happen, that the power of positive thinking will shine through, and that I'll be free to meet with Luigi and to love him and to care for him and have him looking after me as well. So we go together and look after each other and love each other, because we really mean the world to each other, and we can't get together unless we can go on, unless I can go on the free-to-air TV news. He doesn't have to go on. It's my job to do that, to try and get there. And I do need help. So if you're a TV person, if you're in charge of a free-to-air TV channel here in Sydney, well, if you can just consider putting my stuff up on the 6 o'clock news, I'll be forever grateful. Forever grateful. You'll be a legend. To me, you'll be a legend, whoever you are. Anyway, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.